If you have been an Instagram coach or a YouTube coach, you've been made fun of in the past. The very inception of personal training, which is a coach who is physically present in a gym, spotting and coaching a client, has been called into question today. Traditional coaches often made fun of online personalities by saying, if the internet collapsed, you'd be nobody. Well, today the tables have been turned. And the question now is, if gyms are closed, which is the case, does the online community know you? And are you ready to serve on an online platform? Now, these are not my thoughts. They've most certainly been a consideration, but this is something that I began to reflect on when I read an article by an internationally published writer and a leading personal training coach in the world, Lee Boyce. Now, online coaches, before you get all jumpy and start celebrating that you were right and they were wrong, hear me out. I believe, my personal opinion is that one-on-one coaching in a physical space where your coach is present can never be replaced 100%. Yes, online coaching can do the job to a great extent, but it'll never be a replication of a coach being physically present coaching a client. And that is why even the business that my partner and I have built together runs on the model of us physically coaching actual people. But that being said, the lesson here is not that online coaches are better, and it is not that personal trainers who coach people who are physically present in the gym are better. The lesson here for us is that what we need to do is focus on ourselves. One of the biggest issues that I have seen in the fitness industry in Sri Lanka is that each person is trying to cut down the other. For some reason, we are caught up with the belief that if one person succeeds, that's less success for us. And that's not the case. What we need to understand as fitness personalities or enthusiasts or suppliers is that the only way an industry will grow is if all of the suppliers and the players work together to develop the industry. And the main takeaway is we shouldn't keep all our eggs in one basket. Instead of traditional personal trainers laughing at online personalities, what they should have been doing is understanding that, okay, we've got this knowledge, we've got this experience, but how do we cater to the world in today's context? How do we take this business online? How do we diversify? One of the leading coaches in strength and conditioning, Mike Boyle, who is a very, very, very well-known name in the strength and conditioning industry, and even he had diversified into both platforms a long time ago. And he is somebody who believes that his bread and butter is coaching people in person and not online. In fact, he was against it at one point, but he was smart to understand that you have to cater on both platforms, because look at where we are today. Had he not begun that journey a long time ago, he would be completely crippled right now. But he isn't. And that's the lesson. That's what we need to learn. Rather than us focusing on attacking each other, let's see what good we can take from each other. Online coaches, let's learn from people who coach people physically, because they have more actual hands-on experience with people, and they can go to granular level that we cannot do online. And people who coach one-on-one, let's learn from online personalities, because these guys know the difficulties, the struggles, the pains of running an online business. They know the problems, they've overcome it. We can learn from them, we can save time. And at the end of the day, both of us, the online personalities as well as the physical one-on-one coaches, together can deliver the ultimate solution to the consumers. And at the end of the day, if you are a CrossFitter, if you are a strength and conditioning coach, if you are a TRX guy, if you're a kettlebell guy, whatever the guy you are or you think is the best, at the end of the day, what are we all trying to do? We are trying to deliver fitness solutions so that people can become the best version of themselves. And if that is not your reason, that's a different story. But I personally got into this industry because I believe that fitness can change the lives of people. And I hope that's what all of us are in this for. So the main takeaway from even this article written by Lee Boyce is that we need to diversify. We need to diversify, we need to change, we need to cater to the existing needs. If people want online, then we have to be ready to give online. Otherwise, we will die like Kodak died, or we will die like Nokia died if we do not adapt, if we don't change. And I think that's the main takeaway for all of us fitness personalities, be it people who are doing one-on-one coaching, be it people who are doing semi-private, be it people who are doing online coaching. I think we need to come together. We need to identify the strengths of each other. We need to stop just attacking each other and understand that each person has a strength and we can all learn from that. And the best solution is not a single solution. It is a combination of all solutions together. This is not relevant just for fitness, guys. This is relevant for any industry. And this pandemic is a great opportunity for all of us to identify that. But let's not stop there. Let's take action.
What do you think, baby?